Hi, my name is Eric Johansson, and you are either watching this video because somebody's inviting you to the Facebook group called Bible Fellowship and Study, or you're already a member and you're just wanting to kind of refresh yourself on what this group's about. So let me get right into it. Thanks for being here. I'll try to keep this as short as I possibly can. The purpose of this group, well, it has one primary focus, and that is a place for original content, such as your Bible studies, or maybe you just have a thought based around your Bible reading, or even possibly you've created a meme and you want to share it to the group. But the key thing here is, did you create it? So if you're a member or if you're thinking about joining and you want to submit something to be added to the group as a post, you got to ask yourself, did I create this content? If you didn't create it, it's not the right group for that. This is a group for original content posted by the person that created it. It's also the other, secondary purpose of this group is for those that want to learn and maybe want to comment on the original content. The other thing is that with any of this content, you're absolutely free to share it anywhere else that you want or use it in your personal life or what have you. So, but the key is that any post that you find in the group is created by the person that's posting it. All right, let's talk about some, further detail about the purpose of this group. Primarily, it's a fellowship for saints that are creating their own studies and content. That's just focus number one. The secondary focus is a fellowship for saints that want to learn. And especially if you are aspiring maybe to express yourself and create some original content, you'll get to kind of rub shoulders with people that are doing that, and hopefully it'll inspire you to do that yourself. All right, so listen, just to reiterate, the group is not for sharing other people's work. There's hundreds, probably thousands of Facebook groups that you can do that all day long on. This is going to be something different. And again, you are encouraged to share any content from this group anywhere that you want. All right, memes are going to be heavily vetted in whether or not they serve the purpose of the group. Okay, so that's going to be closely, all posts will be approved by an admin or a moderator. But memes are going to be looked at very, very closely. And the only memes that are going to be accepted is if you made them. All right. Now, this might sound kind of strange to you until I walk you through the requirements to join the group, but this is not a group to share the gospel. And the reason being is that everybody that's in this group, or if you're looking to join this group, you have to be able to give your testimony and explain how it is that you became a child of God. And if you can't do that, well, you can't join the group, but we will, I'll definitely want to have a conversation with you, and let's get that figured out. But I think the people that are going to be attracted to this group are going to be those that are already saved and they know they're saved. Okay, so if you create content that is discussing something around the gospel of Christ or salvation in general, that will probably be okay, but it's going to be highly vetted as to whether it meets the intent of the group. Because what I don't want to have happen is what I see in so many groups where it's 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4 all day long, meme after meme after meme. And it's like, I don't need that. Members of this group don't need that because we're already saved. We already know what the gospel of Christ is. So we don't need to have that before our eyes constantly. Okay. This is a group for kind of a higher level of thinking. The content of this group will be for deeper things that members can use in their own growth, share on social media or in real life, like I already discussed. Let's talk about group etiquette real quick. Be careful, and you're welcome to come back and look at this anytime. Also, all of this is posted in the group's about section, so you can go back and review it from time to time, maybe. But think about the way that you respond in this group. Treat it as if you were in person. Okay, so don't just interject yourself into someone else's conversation that they're having with someone else. Okay, you wouldn't do that in real life. And if you feel like you do want to get involved in that conversation, well, do so, but do it in a way that makes sense and that's respectful. Also, do not gang up on someone by over commenting. We've probably all seen this where somebody maybe asks a question, maybe it's a maybe it's not the best question or something like that, or whatever the situation is. And then all of a sudden there's this person that's dropping like 8 comments and not giving the person a chance to even respond to the first one. And that, just don't do that. It's not a mature way to respond. You wouldn't do that in real life. If you said something to somebody and they didn't respond, you wouldn't just keep talking, right? Well, not a mature person would. So think about it in the same way here. Number 4, be respectful of the process of back and forth conversations that others may be having. Don't try to shortcut it because you think you know better or have a better response. Just be understanding that a lot of times, especially in the realm of the Bible and spiritual things, there can be a process that's going on. So have some discernment, have some wisdom, and try to be respectful of that. Again, no information dumping. Have conversations similar to how you would in real life. No answering with someone else's video. If you respond to somebody by just dropping a video link, the comment's going to be removed, and you're going to be looked at in terms of you're going to be watched closely after that for a while. Okay, don't drop video links as an answer. That's not how communication happens. Effective communication happens. No answering with someone else's copy and pasted information. Okay, there is going to be no copy and pasted information in this group. I don't know how to make it any more clear. This is an original content group. If you didn't write it, if you didn't think it and write it, it's not to be in the group. Now, if you made a video and it's you in the video, you can share that video link. But please don't just drop video links as a form of communication. That's just immature. Make a comment. Tell somebody why they should watch this video or what this video explains, or maybe even tell them at what mark in the video to go to that maybe addresses what you're trying to explain to them. Okay, just respond in a mature way. Don't just drop video links on people. All right, now look, if you have a YouTube channel or a website, you can share that. Me and the other moderator will probably look through that content with a pretty fine-tooth comb to make sure it aligns with the things that we believe that I'm going to get into here in a minute. All right, questions and discussions are highly encouraged. The spirit of this group should be teaching. All right, here's the requirements to join. Again, if you're watching this video thinking about whether or not you should join, here's what you need to be able to do. Your Facebook profile must represent a real person. You can't have like an alias Facebook profile. If I can't see who you are and I don't know what your name is and that kind of thing, I don't want you in the group, because this group's about fellowship, not anonymity. And if you have that kind of profile for some specific reason, that's fine. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying you're not right for this group. You must be able to articulate the gospel according to Paul and how you got saved. Also, your personal Facebook profile must reflect some effort to share the truth. In other words, if you're not kind of putting out truth into the world through your Facebook profile, you're just not right for this group. Maybe you have reasons for that. Again, I'm not judging all that. I'm just saying I'm looking for specific types of people for this group. Okay, and now here's where it gets a little more. Here's the kind of people that we're looking for. You must acknowledge that the King James Bible is the right Bible. You must acknowledge something about rightly dividing and Paul following. That's what this group's really about. Members must reflect their desire to be good soldiers of Jesus Christ and not be entangled in the affairs of this life. If you've never studied 2 Timothy 2:3-4, I would strongly encourage you to do it. It radically shaped the way that I think and move through life, and I would encourage you to check that out and really study it. Okay, the only way to join is by clicking on this link, or if you want to ask somebody to join the group, you can share this link with them. They have to go through and answer the questions themselves. So hope that helps. If you want to contact me directly, here's my name, my phone number, and my email address, or you can just reach out to me through social media, however you want. All right. Thanks again. I appreciate you being here, and I hope that you have a good Bible read.